So today we're going to be breaking down the last possessions of the game, and just this is where the incompetence of Christie Sides is really shown, because again she is look, this isn't, a lot of people are saying that this is sabotage. No, do not, all I will say is do not mistake incompetence for malice. There's no malice there. She's just terrible at coaching. But before we get on to, if you guys are new to the channel, subscribe. Thank you guys so much for 20,000 subscribers. It's unbelievable. We were trying to hit that by the WNBA break, and now there is literally like 7 or 8 days to go. We're not going to hit 25k, but if we could hit like 22k by the break, that'd be ridiculous. So this is the possession right here. So this is the inbound play. You can see they're in a position now where they're obviously either trying to get either Julie Van Loo or Ariel Atkins on the ball. So you're thinking they're either switching everything or staying on everything and looking for a denial. There's 16.9 seconds to go, so they can throw a double. You're probably going to want to put, literally, you just want to put anyone on the line at this stage if they're going to make the free throws. So what do they do off this play? So the ball goes in. They switch this first screen. So the first screen is switched. So they're switching this screen. And then Aaliyah Boston is playing under this screen. So they're not they're not switching post to guard. Which means you're thinking, okay, they're there to play defense. They're not switching post to guard. And then, on the weak side, they don't switch this screen. So this cut's wide open, by the way. If Dolson wants to get a layup, Dolson has a layup on this cut right here. But look, Aaliyah Boston is guarding. Like, she's looking for the cut. So very clearly, they're trying to play defense. 3 people on the floor here. This is not how you defend if you're trying to foul. And the ball goes in. And again, Erica Wheeler does a really good job denying the inbound pass. They're not in a good position to score right now. They're not in a good position to do anything. They're in a position where it's going to be a tough enough inbound pass. And Julie Van Loo goes and steps out. The most blatant change of direction. And Erica Wheeler gets cooked by diving at Julie Van Loo's foot. She dived at the fake. She's so far out of position. The ball goes to Julie Van Loo. And Erica Wheeler, that is not an attempt at a steal. That is not an attempt at a steal. That is a hack. Everybody else is playing defense other than Aaliyah Boston. Well, I don't know what the hell Aaliyah Boston's doing, by the way. I don't know what the hell she's doing. But, because even if it was the ball going to her, she would have been able to pass. But still, that is a foul. That is an intentional foul. You can say, oh, she's looking for the ball. No, that is an intentional foul. And then Julie Van Loo's on the ground, knocks down the 2 free throws. So it is what it is for that. Like, that is just a defensive play where 3 of them very much look like they're going for a stop, they're going for a steal. Erica Wheeler gets caught by the jab. She gets caught by the Julie Van Loo jab. And I'm not going to lie, if we're talking about vet point guards that the Fever need to go for, I'm going to make a video about this later on today for the free agents. But Julie Van Loo? Like, that is the point guard. That is a point guard you need with Caitlin Clark. Like, not the greatest, like, in your Mario Chalmers role. She's a vet, she's smart, she can shoot the ball, she does the right things. She'll get Caitlin Clark the ball whenever you're bringing Caitlin Clark off the ball. No, like a Julie Van Loo is one of the most underrated players in this entire WNBA. So, 2 free throws go in. Caitlin Clark. that is the look of, you have got to be kidding me. That is the look of, there is no way you just called that play. That is what that is a look of. That is what that is the look of. There is no way you called that play. So what actually happens here? So, if you know anything about Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey Mitchell's a gunner. And again, for better or for worse, she's a gunner. She's going to get the ball and she's shooting. If this ball touches Kelsey Mitchell's hands, she's shooting it. She's 0 of 7 for 3 at this point. And I know she hit a big shot in the last game, but she's 0 of 7 for 3. Caitlin Clark is 5 of 9 from 3. So let's see what happens. So to start the inbound play, they're all just kind of waiting. And let's see what's happening here. So, ball goes in. Caitlin Clark screens for Aaliyah Boston. Alyssa Smith screens for Kelsey Mitchell. Which means Caitlin Clark is not getting the ball off the inbound. She's not getting the ball off the inbound when you need a quick 3. So, the ball goes to Aaliyah Boston. Caitlin Clark is not even looking for this ball. She's... Oh my God, no, there's no way they ran that play. There's no way they ran that play, backdoor play for Caitlin Clark in the court. There's no way they ran that play. There is actually no way that's what they ran. There is no way that's what they ran. All you have to do is switch to stop it. There's no way. There's no way. This looks even worse looking back on it. Ironically enough, for people like, oh, they waved off Caitlin Clark. No, they actually drew up the dumbest play in history for Caitlin Clark. They drew up a play where Katie Lou Samuelson has to throw the ball from there, a lob pass above 3 players' heads into the corner. Katie Lou Samuelson struggles throwing a pass 5 feet at times. There is not one player with her weak hand. With her weak hand, how is she meant to throw that pass? Even if this play worked perfectly, this isn't like, she's not prime Jason Kidd. She's not prime Steve Nash. How is she meant to throw that pass? Even if it works, how is she meant to throw that pass? Oh my God. Like, look at that. They switch and get over it. They're just not going to guard Alyssa Smith. And Katie Lou picks up her dribble. She picks up her dribble very quickly. And you know what? Right decision. She sees early that Caitlin Clark's not going to be open, so she picks up her dribble and looks immediately to Kelsey Mitchell because Caitlin Clark's running away from the ball. Oh my God. This is the first time I'm like really broken down to play. I'm like, this is not a play for Kelsey Mitchell. This is the worst play in history for Caitlin Clark, and Katie Lou realizes it. She realizes it and is like, I'm not even going to attempt this pass. And then the ball goes to Kelsey Mitchell, who obviously they're doubling. And again, the slip pass to Aaliyah. If this is Caitlin Clark coming off this, she would have done what she did against the Sky and thrown a slip pass to Aaliyah Boston, who's shooting well from the corner. That was the right pass to make. But what the hell is that? What was that? Was that a pass? Was that a shot? I don't know what that was. I don't know what that was. 134-10. Let me just scroll back. Sorry, I'm trying to scroll back. I don't even know what that was. Does anyone know? Is this a pass or is this a shot? Leave in the comment section. Is this a pass or is this a shot? What was that? I think it was somewhere in between. Why would you jump and throw a lob? Oh, try to throw a lob over a bigger defender when you're 5'8". Throw the damn slip pass through the gap. And then the ball goes to Aaliyah Boston. She's guarded. Caitlin Clark's just chilling. She's just chilling. Katie Lou's wide open. Katie Lou, you're a shooter. Just get to this spot right here. Your player has fallen over. Spot up, but it doesn't matter. Kelsey Mitchell's doing Kelsey Mitchell things. And Kelsey Mitchell drives in, tries to shoot a step back on Julie Van Loo. Actually, it's a pretty decent look. Off the side of the board. Off the side of the board. And then Alyssa Smith fumbles the rebound. Like, that is the worst play in the history of basketball. And Caitlin Clark's just standing there like, what just happened? That is the worst play in the history of basketball. And by the way, I don't even mind running a play for Kelsey Mitchell at times. I don't mind. If you want to run the play for Kelsey Mitchell, like I've seen a video from the Adrian Ross show titled, Caitlin Clark waved off about Kelsey Mitchell and Christie Sides. No, this is actually a play for Caitlin Clark, but it's the dumbest play in history. Like, it's only today looking at it where I'm like, I watched it back and I'm like, this is actually a play for Caitlin Clark. That's the worst part about it. It's a play for Caitlin Clark, and you have Caitlin Clark on the left-hand side of the floor, and the ball did not cross. The ball did not get reversed. So the ball stayed on the right-hand side of the floor for the entire play. It did not go to the left-hand side once, but you ran a play for Caitlin Clark to get the ball on the left-hand side of the floor in a near impossible situation. Like, this is coaching incompetence. This is not, we're going to Kelsey Mitchell. This is not Kelsey Mitchell being selfish. Again, I think she did try to throw a pass to Aaliyah Boston. She's not a good passer. This is genuinely just coaching incompetence.